To learning how to balance your blood sugar. Why do you even need to balance your blood sugar? I will tell you, at the root of many of our hormonal imbalances, our inability to lose weight, our mood disorders is dysregulated blood sugar. What do I mean by that? When your blood sugar spikes up and then drops out low, it really does affect your mood and your hormones. If you're eating lots of processed food and straight sugar, that means a lot of sugar is going to get into your bloodstream quickly. That's going to cause you to feel really great for a little bit. And then when the blood sugar drops out, when insulin has to be released from your pancreas into your bloodstream, removing that sugar from your bloodstream and putting it back, into the cells where it ought to go, into your muscle cells in your liver or into fat storage where we don't want it to go, that's when problems start. So today we're going to talk about how you can balance blood sugar so that you can get relief from some of those symptoms. I'm Jennifer Woodward with Reform Metabolics, and here is the graphic that I created for today. When it comes down to it, you guys, you really just need to eat a little bit more nourishing, eat a little bit better for you. Share this with your family, do this with your kids. What do I mean by eating in a nourishing manner? Okay. Easy peasy, right? And even today, the graphics that I'm showing you mean that you don't even have to cook that much. You don't have to prepare, these big elaborate meals to balance out blood sugar and eat in a healthy manner. All you have to do is do a little bit of preparation, a little bit of planning, teeny bit of kitchen work, and then, put everything into Pyrex containers in your refrigerator and you are good to go for the week. For breakfast, you want to get in protein in the morning. It is so important within about 30 minutes of waking up that you get at least 20 grams of protein. Eggs are great, chicken apple sausage is great, bacon is totally fine, just regular chicken or tri-tip leftover from the night before is totally fine. A lot of people like eggs in the breakfast or eggs in the morning, and that is okay. Like I said, about 20 grams of protein in the morning. You're also going to want some fat like bacon or avocado or butter to balance out that protein and help keep you satisfied for an extended period of time. Finally, you're going to want some fructose. You're going to want some fruit in the morning. Number one, fruit tastes amazing. Number two, fruit is good for our liver. Fruit is also helpful to convert T4 to T3, which is your active form of thyroid hormone. So don't shy away from fruit. Get a serving of fruit in the morning with your protein and with your fat. Then if you're hungry a couple hours later, you know that you're having some blood sugar dysregulation issues. If you're eating 20 grams of protein, a good serving of fat and carbohydrate in the morning, you should stay full for up to 4 hours. If you're hungry about 2 hours into the morning, you know that you need to go back the next morning and eat a little bit more for breakfast. It's good to have a break in between meals for your digestion and for your hormones, but you want to make sure that you're eating enough at meals to make sure you're not hungry between meals. Make sense? Okay, now let's move down here. Let's say you are hungry, right? And you want a snack. Well, let's have a good snack. You still want a balanced snack. So nuts and chocolate, that's a great snack. Nuts and fruit, that's a great snack. A little bit of protein, animal protein plus a fruit is also a really good snack. So pick and choose from there. It doesn't have to be rocket science. You've got 5 foods down there that are great snacks that can take you through your week. Now let's go back up to lunch. Lunch should be about 4 hours after breakfast. You should start getting hungry, but you're not starving at lunchtime. So prepare so you are ready for lunch every day. A lot of people like to eat a little bit lower, a little bit lighter, I think, in the afternoon, for lunch. So, a little bit of seafood is great on your salad, and then a serving of fruit. So you're getting protein, and on your salad, you'll do your salad dressing, and you want to make sure that you, again, get some fruit at lunch to help satisfy that natural sweet tooth that we have. We don't have a sweet tooth because we're weak, we're addicted to food. We have a sweet tooth because our bodies run on glucose. To make ATP or cellular energy, your mitochondria do need a little bit of fructose and some glucose. Your brain needs glucose, so it's okay to indulge in fruit, 3-4 times a day. Nobody ever got sick or fat from eating fruit and vegetables, right? It's more likely the processed foods and the hectic lifestyle that you're living that's contributing toward health that's not optimal. Don't cut out these good foods because you think that they're bad, right? Orange, shrimp, good for lunch, right? Obviously, you can have a little bit of tri-tip. You can have steak, you can have chicken, you can have pork, you can have, any good animal protein is going to satisfy you at lunch and get you through till dinner. Finally, dinner. Then that's about 4 hours after lunch. If you need a snack in between because you're working or you're with kids or you're, otherwise incapacitated, and you can't get dinner until like 6 or 7 o'clock, go ahead and pick from one of those healthy snacks, but don't just take a nibble because you're still going to be hungry. You want to get enough calories, 200 to 300 calories at a snack with balanced, carbohydrates, fat, and protein to make sure that you can make it through to dinner time without getting into the pantry and eating a whole bag of Trader Joe's barbecue chips. Okay, so that's how we balance blood sugar. 3 to 4 meals throughout the day, protein, fiber, fat, and greens, plus fruit will help you balance out your blood sugar through the day. Let me get you a couple recipes here. My bacon wrapped pork tenderloin is delicious. You can see the recipe here. You've got you've got 2 pounds of pork wrapped in raw bacon, seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, sage powder, salt, and pepper. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this recipe. You will like it, I promise. Now, after you've cooked that pork tenderloin in the oven at 375 degrees for about 25 minutes, you're gonna remove it from its pan, take the juices out, put the juices in a saucepan, and whisk that up with some butter and some heavy whipping cream. My goodness, that is a good sauce. There, is your main course. You can also save some of that pork tenderloin for tomorrow's lunch or dinner. It's excellent with my roasted root veggies, your thyroid, again, your metabolism really do need those tubers and fruits, okay? So roasted sweet potatoes, beets, carrots. I love roasting garlic and onion. It tastes delicious and the house smells delicious. Much better than roasting cucumber or cauliflower or broccoli. And then salt and pepper. So there you go. Throw a green salad together and you've got a full dinner with leftovers for tomorrow for lunch. It's really not as complicated as we think it needs to be. I eat pretty much the same thing every week and I encourage my clients to do the same. Make it easy on yourself, make enough for leftovers, and balance out your blood sugar in that way. I hope that's been helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you next time.